Parenting these days sometimes feels like you're refereeing a game you've never played before. One moment your kid is happily watching a cool space documentary on their tablet, the next they've somehow landed on a website that makes you think, how on earth did you even get there? So balancing the good side of tech, like easy access to research materials or staying connected with the friends, with the potential downsides of too much screen time and inappropriate content, can be overwhelming. And that's where parental control apps step in. They're designed to give you back some peace of mind by helping you set limits, track online activities, and make sure your kids don't wander into any risky territory online. So if you're looking for a reliable solution, you've probably heard of Aura and Bark. Both promise to make your life easier, but they tackle the job differently. Aura covers a lot of ground with its digital security suite, bundling content filters, antivirus protection, and even identity theft safeguards into one package. Bark hones in on the social side of the internet, using AI to spot and warn you about potential concerning conversations or messaging apps and social media. Which one is the best for your family depends on your biggest concern, your child's age, and online habits. But before we continue on with the video, if at any point throughout or afterwards you want to try either Bark or Aura for yourselves, then you can head to the links in the description to get yourself the best available deal on both of the companies, including a 14-day free trial and 60-day money-back guarantee on Aura, and 7-day free trial with Bark, but with no money-back guarantee. So consider those if you're interested down in the description. A key factor that often guides parents toward either Aura or Bark is the philosophical difference in how they handle online safety. Aura leans toward a more immediate, comprehensive blockage of questionable content. If your primary goal is to shield your kid from adult sites, explicit media, or dangerous platforms right from the start, Aura's heavy emphasis on content filtering and security will likely feel reassuring. On the other hand, Bark focuses on building trust with your kids. Rather than blocking every potentially risky website, Bark's AI scans messages and social media for red flags and only notifies you when it detects an issue. This approach allows parents to address concerns as they arise while still respecting a child's sense of privacy, making it a great option for those who prefer open conversations over strict gatekeeping. Now, Aura likes to pitch itself as a complete shield for your household's digital world. At its core, it offers parental controls with content filtering, so you can block entire categories of sites like adult content or gambling, or just specific URLs. If your kids are easily drawn to flashy, questionable websites, Aura's filters help keep them out of trouble. You can also manage screen time by setting daily usage limits or scheduling blackout hours, which are perfect for making sure that bedtime really is for sleeping, not sneaking in more YouTube. What sets Aura apart is its focus on identity theft protection. That might seem like just an adult-only worry, but children's personal information can be stolen and misused just as easily. Aura keeps an eye on potential threats, letting you know if something weird pops up connected to your family's data. Because you get all this under one subscription, it does sometimes cost more than a basic parental control app. Still, if you're the type who values having extra layers of digital security in one place, you'll definitely find Aura worth it. Not to mention that all of you parents out there often appreciate Aura's straightforward interface. Once it's installed on your kids' devices, you can log into a main dashboard where you'll see internet usage, flagged sites, and screen time reports. You can tweak settings or shut off access whenever you want it. Handy if you'd rather everyone talk to each other at the dinner table instead of staring at their phones. Imagine that. Now, even though Aura covers everything from data breaches to antivirus protection, it may not zoom in on social media or messaging apps as closely as some parents might want. If your main concerns are explicit websites or limiting gaming hours, Aura's got you covered. But if you need real-time alerts the moment your kid or teenager, whatever you want to call them, starts talking to someone shady, you might find Aura a bit broad in its approach. If that's the case, then you might consider Bark, which tackles parental controls in a different, more conversation-focused way. Instead of just blocking websites, Bark's AI scans texts, emails, and social media for red flags. Rather than dumping every single message into your lap, Bark tries to give you only the stuff that matters. That means you won't spend your evening scrolling through memes and group chats, but you'll still hear about anything that might need your attention. Bark also includes basic website filtering and screen time controls, but it really shines when it comes to overseeing social platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, or TikTok. If you have a kid who spends hours each day messaging friends or scrolling through endless feeds, Bark's detailed alerts can feel like a real convenience. It's especially helpful if you're worried about cyberbullying, since Bark is designed to pick up on the kinds of words or phrases that signal trouble. There is some legwork involved in setting Bark up, since you have to connect each of your kids' accounts to its system. But once that's done, Bark runs in the background and only bothers you when it detects a problem. The service typically charges just one flat fee for all the kids in your house, which can be a big plus if you have a lot of them. And if they aren't really into social media yet, Bark might be more than you need. But if your kids are practically living online, then you'll find Bark invaluable. Choosing between these two often comes down to what you find most important. If you're concerned about your kids stumbling across inappropriate websites, or you love the idea of an all-in-one plan that includes credit monitoring and identity protection, Aura is likely a good match. But if your biggest worry is the social side of things, then Bark is hard to beat. It's designed to dig into the nooks and crannies of texting, DMs, and posts, sending you alerts only when it thinks something is actually worth your attention. It's also handy for older kids who might be skilled at bypassing generic filters. Bark's deeper intelligence can also catch hints of trouble that other apps might miss, though you'll need to invest a bit more time in the initial setup. Location tracking is another area where these two apps diverge. Bark provides a feature that lets you see your kids' whereabouts in real time, or at least get a snapshot of their location when you need it. This can be particularly useful if you have older kids who spend time away from home or travel for extracurricular activities, so knowing where they are can ease a lot of worry. Aura, however, does not currently offer location monitoring as part of its suite, so if keeping tabs on your kids' physical location is a must-have, then Bark's inclusion of this feature might be the deciding factor for you. Although both apps work on popular platforms like iOS and Android, Bark generally boasts broader compatibility, particularly when it comes to monitoring a wider range of social media apps. Bark's AI is constantly updating to keep up with emerging platforms, which is great if your kid jumps between Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, and whatever social media app that crops up overnight. Aura also runs on common operating systems, including Windows and Mac OS, but its focus is more on blocking websites and managing screen time, so it may not integrate as deeply with every social media platform. And if your family uses all sorts of devices, from iPhones and Chromebooks to gaming consoles, you'll want to make sure the parental control app you choose actually works on all of them. Bark's knack for quickly adding support for new social media platforms can be a huge plus if your kid loves trying every new app and online trend. Customer support can also make or break your experience with any app. Aura generally provides robust support channels, including phone and chat, which is crucial given its comprehensive scope that also includes identity theft protection and credit monitoring. If something goes wrong with the service, or if you suspect any unusual activity, you can typically expect a quick response. Bark, while it may not have as many support avenues as Aura, also offers reliable help through email and online resources. They're particularly good about walking parents through initial setups and troubleshooting any alerts that may or may not be real red flags. So it's wise to check out each company's reputation for resolving issues promptly, especially if you're new to parental control software and think that you're going to have questions as you go. And now we come down to pricing. So pricing deserves its own spotlight because both Aura and Bark come with different subscription tiers. Bark generally has a family plan that covers all your kids' devices for one flat monthly or yearly fee, and it comes with a free trial, which is usually 7 days, so you can test drive the AI monitoring. Bark also sometimes features a money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. Aura, on the other hand, may cost a bit more if you opt for the plan that bundles its identity theft monitoring, credit checks, and antivirus alongside parental controls. However, it's worth noting that Aura frequently offers a free trial period as well, though the length can kind of vary. If you're looking for a one-stop shop solution that protects against data breaches and keeps an eye on web usage, Aura's higher price package might feel like a good deal. On the flip side, if social media, oversight, and location tracking are your top priorities, Bark's simpler pricing structure and strong AI alert system could win you over. And that just about wraps up today's video, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any further questions, then leave them in the comment section down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And don't forget about those deals and discounts in the description below, as well as those free trials that are included. And if you enjoyed today's video, then consider liking and subscribing to the channel. At any rate though, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, make sure to take care.